I think I'm going to do an entire series on a concept that I think is vital to our existence, especially as a student or pretty much any kind of human being. But I think it's just very misunderstood. And what it is the time value of money, and it runs off the basic principle that a dollar today, right? Here's today, right? A dollar today is more valuable than a dollar tomorrow. And what I guess the way you can think of that is, would you rather have a dollar today, or would you rather me give you a dollar tomorrow? And hopefully, logically, you should say, I'd rather have it today, right? You can go out, you can spend it and do all that. Well, the banks view it the same way, right? The way that they look at it is, well, if I had that dollar, right, I could stick it in a bank, right? I could stick it in a bank where it would grow and accrue interest, right, at some interest rate, right, and then it would become worth more than a dollar, right. So I could say it would be greater than $1, right. So that's all based on whatever the bank decides or whatever interest rates happen to be in the market at the time. So let's just make up an interest rate. Let's just say that our interest rate is going to be 10%, right? So that means, and we'll say that that happens in one day. Okay, you can use 1 year if you like. I said a dollar today and a dollar tomorrow. Let's say a dollar this year and a dollar next year. Make it more realistic. Well, I don't know how realistic 10% is, but okay. So if I have a dollar today, I have a dollar today, I stick it in the bank, and I get interest. Well, I'm going to get that dollar is going to be still there, plus 10% of that dollar, right? Plus zero point 0.1 of that dollar, right? So $1 plus zero point 0.1 is $1.1 or $1.10, right? So I guess the simple way to do that is, well, if I have a dollar and I multiply it by 110%, right? 110%. That's the same thing as what I got up here. That's how I got $1.10. It's the same thing as taking a dollar and multiplying it by 1.1, or $1 times 1 plus the interest rate, whatever the interest rate happens to be, right? It was 0.1. 0.1 was 10%, so 10% equals 0.1 equals the interest rate. So I added that to the dollar and I multiplied it. Okay, so now that's being said, so that's what a dollar tomorrow is going to be worth. So a dollar today is worth $1.10 next year, right? So let's say this is 2011, then next year it's 2012. It's $1.10, right? So the question becomes, well, if I have a dollar tomorrow, right? I'll do this in a different color. If I have a dollar tomorrow, right? Or I should say tomorrow. Sorry. I should say if I had a dollar next year, next year I'm going to have a dollar, what's that going to be worth this year, right? What is having a dollar tomorrow worth to me this year? You could say, "Oh, it's worth nothing. I have no dollar." But the truth is it is worth something, but how much is it worth? Well, it's simply worth a dollar, not times the 110%, but divided by 110%. Okay? Which is basically, oh my goodness, sorry for this movement, which is basically 1 over 1.1. And you're going to have to use your calculator for that likely. And what does that come out to be? Okay, it comes out to be 0.909090, etc., repeated. So that's about 91 cents. So in 2011, 91 cents is going to be worth $1 in 2012, and vice versa.